No, for the 400th time, I am not gonna drop a meteor on this place when the clock hits zero. Well, I don't know what the clock is for. It could be for anything. It could be to drop other things, you know? Or just because I'm bored. Look, it's not my fault I was told it was a good tourist attraction or all. It's just, hell, maybe aliens put it there. I don't know. You want to tell me that? No, for the last time. I am not coming back to Greenville either. Quit asking that. They hung up on me. Seriously, what is this clock for? You think it might be a sign that flaming hail might be showing up in the near future? If so, I'm excited, I mean concerned. Well, hello, folks. It's Morgoth the Barbarian here, and welcome to the 18th episode of our City Skylines playthrough. And things are looking up more so than not. Last time we were here, we finally got our airport. Well, let's call it maxed out. I don't want to say completed because we can always expand it, but this is basically how it's going to look. We also got our harbor completed, though it took me a little bit of some cajoling thanks to the Move It tool, so thank God for that. But hey, you know what? We got that taken care of. So now we got 2 new ways for our people to come in. So today we're going to keep working on some more projects around here. And I think there's 2 areas in particular we want to focus on. Right here is one of them, and I think maybe moving some of our industrial areas might be on the cards. The other spot involves over here on the mountains a little bit. You guys how this is going to work. Of course, don't forget to hit the usual buttons. You know, like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Let's see how we're doing. Not too well based on all of these icons I'm seeing on the map. What in the world's going on over here? Not enough goods to sell. There's a lot of them over here. And it suggests to me there isn't enough industrial demand coming in. We can fix that once these areas are built up. But I think that's going to go first. So the 2 major projects I had in mind right now was to do something with our hill region. I had mentioned something about a cove. And now that I think about it, oh, sweet, we won a sports trophy in football. Nice. National championship, baby. Take that, Alabama. Or Georgia, or whomever. But anyways, I thought about making this a cove. And I think we're going to stick with it, but we're going to need some residential areas. And it's also going to require some terraforming. Oh, cool. Our zoo can move up a little bit. Nice. We'll deal with that in just a second. I'm going to hold off on that for right now because we don't quite have the demand for that just yet. I mean, for starters, we still have this to fill out. So we're going to take care of this industrial problem first and foremost. And to do that, my plan is basically to, at minimum, move this over to our brand new farm area. This will be something else, maybe another college. And then I'm not so sure about the Dean oil area just yet. I don't know if I want to move that or not either. But while this allows us to get more demand built up, because right now we're kind of stalled out due to the lack of any kind of demand, although I could continue onward with our commercial zone development. At some point we do have to develop the beach for an area too. Maybe put some broad walks or some parks or other attractions on here, but right now, we're kind of stalled out a little bit. So first thing I'm actually going to do, ironically, just happened. Our zoo just made it to level 4. Hooray! Let's see if we can get some more tourists some more stuff over here, shall we? We're going to max out our zoo level once we're all set here. We got the Monkey Palace. Hang on, if I can get it in here. What on earth? Oh, okay. I have no idea what was going on there. And we have the giraffe enclosure now, too. Hold on a minute. Let's see if I can, Okay, so it's one of those. And I think the Monkey Palace is in the same boat, too. Okay, 1 second, please. I'll just turn this around. Actually, you know what? We'll put it over here. There it is. Some of these zoo enclosures, they're a little bit tricky to figure out. Alright, there we go. Suppose we'll do a walking path in case anybody wants to go from the flamingos to the giraffes. Put in a couple more decorations over here. About another zoo plaza and we'll do this right in front too, like right around here. We'll put some stuff for this side of the park, and I think we're all set for right now. There we go. We can even have another road going across it too. All right, our entertainment's all set. Now we're just waiting for the visitors to show up. We need twice as many, and then we can max out our zoo thing. Alright, so that's all set. So also one very important thing that we need to do too, and I just realized this. Let me look at something. Oh, we can do it. We need to do one very important thing. I don't know why I didn't think of this till just now, but this will help us out with money. I think we all know what's about to come. You've seen my playthroughs. You know this has to be done. Oh, this is going to be a little bit more tricky. I literally can't elevate this. Where is it? Oh, you know what's coming. There it is. Dun, dun, dun. Toe boost, baby. You knew that was coming eventually. It was just a matter of when. Oh, now what? Hey, those bridge repairs won't pay for themselves. Alright, let me just see here. Back that up one more. There we go. Now we just need to connect the roads because tolls ain't gonna work if we don't have a connection here. Go. We'll do this one too. Uh-oh. These two-way booths are throwing me off a little bit. There we go. Flip. And there we go. Oh, wait a minute. That is wrong. There we go. And because the game is that stupid, it will, and you can already see it going and happening right now. Yeah, nobody's allowed to make a U-turn here. That's not allowed in this game. Let me just make sure nobody tries anything silly. The traffic in this game will act nuts if you let it. Actually, wait a minute now. I screwed that up. Let's make it 4. Ah! That is not what I wanted to do. What on earth? Bit of a misfire. Did not mean for that to happen. Oopsies. Alright, there we go. That's better. Sorry, I had to look at the lane map, and I'm like, wait a minute. It's 4 coming out. 4 going in. And you should probably make sure that works. Game, don't do that. I saw that. Bruh. Need game crashing. There we go. That fixes that problem. Kind of, at least at this end. There we go. Repeat that same exercise because, again, traffic will do something really stupid. Yeah, see, look, it wants to go left. No. You're not allowed to do that. Oh, thank God this will be fixed in City Skylines too. Speaking of which, that clock you saw at the beginning actually is just a reminder, just counting down to the second City Skylines. I will tell you right now, this playthrough is officially going to end once that clock actually hits 0. Once the new City Skylines comes out, we will say goodbye to this. So, based upon my math, so it's August 19th when I'm recording this. Which means if my math is correct... speaking of math, you screwed up there. Hold on, I'm going to see if I can try to use the Move It tool without really causing an issue here. Oh, hang on. That is still not correct. There we go. That one's fixed. So as I was trying to say... are effectively, once that new game comes out, we are effectively done with this playthrough. So if my math is correct here, we are approximately halfway done with it. Because it's currently August the 19th when I'm recording this. This episode's coming out on the 21st. So if my math serves me correctly here, we've got about another 9 weeks left. Uh-oh, hold on for a minute. Whoa! What on earth happened over here? Ah! Oh, God, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, God. Nice. There we go. That fixes that problem. You know we gotta charge max for that. Yeah, that's right. Pay your tolls, slackers. Bridge repairs won't do themselves. Anyways, as I was saying, once this clock, where are you, hits 0, we're out of here. So we're looking at another 17 episodes. So consider this kind of the halfway point of this playthrough. This is an FYI. Again, once that clock hits... So, we're basically looking at about 35 episodes. So, once we get to 35, that's probably going to be it. When 36 hits, well, I don't want to give anything away, but, I mean, look. Some stuff might happen. Why do I have that out? What? Hey. Nobody saw anything. Anyways, moving on. Now that we've gotten that announcement out of the way with. Over here. 2 ways I could do this, realistically. I could either start moving stuff or, rebuild everything. I would say since we are... I don't know. Is it cheaper to move stuff? Let's see. It would be cheaper to move stuff, but we've also got 68 million in the bank. 6.7 million in the bank. I was about to say 68 and like, wait a minute. No, not that bad. Not that rich. This isn't Greenville. Bruh. Settle down. Alright, let's just focus on getting this finished here, and then we'll see what we can do. So let me start by building out these. Build some too late infrastructure over here. There we go. Hook it up to that road. Game's trying to crash on me again. Wasn't that just nice? Alright, so we'll start with the farming district first, the brand new one. Now, my only concern about this whole district is, number one, we need people to work at it. Probably going to need to build another new, like, village area south. But in all fairness, we were looking for that. There we go. The Dale region is up. Or Dale. Or Dale if your name is Pitbull. I don't know, either one. And here, let's build the farm over here. Build the maintenance. A couple barracks, a maintenance building. There we go. Dale indeed. On an unrelated note, Pitbull's terrible. But that's not for us to debate. Anyways, moving along. How do I want to do this? Don't ask me what's gonna come of Oak Grove over here. I think we should just start by putting out some buildings over here and just working our way through. Start by putting up some larger crop fields. Just to get us started over here. There we go. And once again, I should point out that we are kind of rebuilding this whole thing from scratch, so that's what it is. Want some pastures on this side. Some more pastures over here on this end. Put some storage units over here. There we go. And then we're going to kind of split it into two a little bit. Put our industry buildings over here. Our milking milking parlors over here. Big old slaughterhouse in case the cows get any ideas about communist insurrections, because we can't have that around here. I mean, you know, it is what it is. Go. And then where is that special building? Not the slaughterhouse. Aha, the bakery. Now this I'll just straight up move. This I'll just straight up move and put it over here. I know that we need electricity over there, but that's fine. And that medium warehouse will be put over, let's call it here. There we go. Just so we can move those. And then the barracks and the farm maintenance building can be moved too. There we go. Just so we can have those over here. Of course, we need to electrify the whole thing. There we go, ish. There we go, and that'll just give us electricity until we're ready here. Oh, we missed one more. Hang on. There we go. That is basically all set at this point. So that's basically going to take some time to get it up to speed. So we can see we need more production. Turn all three of these on. And Dale Grove is just about all set. I can't say the same about my game. Hold on a minute. Oh, it crashed again. Lovely.
6 hours later.
Alright, I guess if there's a silver lining behind that, at least now we don't have to rename, we got rid of the Dale name, so take that, Pitbull. Nobody likes you. Anyways, I totally forgot to get some recycling on this over here. Some garbage over here. But yep, just some minor rebuilding, nothing too major. Should probably do something about the garbage situation over here. I just noticed it was a little bit too nuts. There we go. So that completes that. There's still some dirtiness over here too. Let me put another one of these. There we go. Clean up some of our river a little bit so that nothing, our beach tourists don't get too crazy. I just wonder what's going to happen over here though. That's a little bit interesting. This, I'm not quite sure what to do with Oak Grove. We may have to get rid of this, but we'll figure something out. What the hell? What's this all about? I didn't ask for flaming hail. What do you do up to? Oh, you going there? Hey, I mean, that's where we wanted to get rid of. I mean, oh no, the poor farming district. Oh, the agony. Oh, it's taken out that landfill. Oh no. Oh my god, a bunch of meteors just took out our entire farm district. Oh, the agony. Oh no, I guess we gotta demolish the whole thing now. Oh man, such a horrible coincidence. That totally was not instigated by yours truly. Oh, the agony. Look at all those crops. Somebody think of the poor animals. Make sure they run out of there before they burn to death. But yeah, let me just clean this up before PETA comes after me. I mean, before this looks bad. Hold on. See, now it looks like nothing happened at all. Oh well, I guess sometimes life just happens. Sometimes a bunch of flaming hail just randomly comes down from the sky and just blows everything up for no reason. You know, what happens. So, but on the flip side, at least we moved our production over here. We got a few things out, so hey, I guess it worked out. Look at that. I guess it was meant to be. Alright, well, if that's the case, well, let me just put in a few more structures over here. Do like 3 medium fields, because that's all I can fit in this area. This will be for like smaller fields. And that should be all set. Well, not really. It needs some water. Kind of need water to grow plants. I'm just throwing that out there. Alright, so that's all set for right now. So, that'll come too. I see we now have a use for residential stuff, but that's, well, before we go over to the cove, I think we need to get like a small little farm, like of some residential areas on this side of the map here. Now, I can already tell you this is going to be an iron pit, that whole sandy area. It also seems like a good spot for another cargo train station too. We'll address both of those sometime in the near future, as well as something to do with the forestry area. Basically, I'm going to be moving a lot of my industry over here. So that might put Mulberry Square and even this one, High Square, under threat for right now. I'm not going to do it just now. This actually seems like a good spot for the forest. May have a smaller oil patch over here too for right now. I don't know yet. This whole area could be an industrial, and then I I think a cargo port might be appropriate for over here. The reason I say this is because I was going to do kind of a quote-unquote thing Malibu Cove-like area over here, but as I'm looking at the space we've hardly got anything, really, so I don't foresee a reason for it. We've got to find a spot to put people in, otherwise what we've just done over here with elm plantation or anything else is not going to work. So we're going to have to build kind of a brand new residential area from scratch, and as long as we avoid... Oh, that's not what we're looking for. I just had it. Anything that's colored, mostly, mainly this area, we're basically good. So I think a good spot for one would be right around here. I'm going to have to build some infrastructure to make this work, though. That way we have people that can go right to here. So I'm going to start by building kind of a quote-unquote larger road over here. We'll have our first little intersection. This will enter the iron area. Game's trying to screw with me again. Okay. So what I want is this highway elevated? Yes, it is. All right. Actually, we'll have that be a 2-lane. There we go. As long as we can get it underneath the highway, that's good. All right, there we go. Excellent. We just look this up. I know it's not a perfect 90-degree angle, but that's okay. We'll let it slide for right now. And I'm going to build kind of a roundabout over here, just to be the entrance to our little residential area here. Like right around there should be good. Make some improvements, connect both. We'll probably do, and we're all set. Alright. So how do I want to do this? Reminder, there are some train tracks on this side of the road, so maybe we'll have the highway exit go just on this side, but then have this go up to the highway over here. Alright. So let's do the highway exits next. I'm only going to have one on this side just because of, again, there's train tracks that kind of complicate things a little bit. You can also use that for other stuff later on if we want to. Okay, that's not going to... Alright, there we go. That's just for that side of the map. That side of the highway. I'm not going to build anything here because we're going to use it for this side. Figured that would work a little bit better. There we go. There we go there. Get to do that. And it's almost all set. And because traffic will be very stupid and just do stupid things like it normally does. There. No, you cannot go make a U-turn on the off-ramp. That is not allowed. There. So now we got our main entrance over here. Excellent. Now I guess the only question is how do I want to do this part? Let's do this. Excellent. About we have a roundabout over here. There we go, just so traffic can go around more readily. Bring this down a little bit. Have it connect to this road down here, which can't happen because there's a windmill conveniently placed in the way. I don't know how that happened. Take that, windmill. Wind power. Who needs it? disconnected. Okay, that's going to be an issue. Hang on. There we go. Before that turns into any more of an issue. Alright, so that is now all set. So, I'm going to have this come out. Kind of like the northern border over here. No, we're not going to have it go all the way up to the road. That's silly. And we'll probably have it cut off right around there. I guess this will be kind of the southern border of our small little quote-unquote town. Okay, and then another little main road that goes over here. There we go. Well, the smaller road, I don't intend for traffic to come through here, but should it? There you go. And there we go. That is now all set. So now, of course, we need water. Not like I haven't forgotten about this in the past. No, not at all. Basically, we'll now have our first residence on this side of the map. We're also going to need to have commercial stuff too, which, as you can see below, we do have the demand for that, so it works out. Yippee. It's all set. And we're basically just going to build this like we're starting all over again. Only this time we're not using gravel roads to kind of start us off. Now we're just... we got all the money we ever want here. So we'll get some grids here. I know there's some spacing in between, but so be it. Basically, this is just going to be its own little town. We're just starting all the way from scratch here. That's literally all I can do. On one of these, I don't mind building like a community park, like maybe up and around here, so... and this is where we'll get like a feeder road going, and then stuff can go north and south as needed. Let's see. So with that in mind, cut that. It's kind of a road to go this way. I'm gonna build too close to the roundabout here. There we go. There it is. So now we're all set. That looks beautiful. So now we just fill in the blanks. A commercial on our main road over here. And now, oh, we'll do over here too. We gotta do that. Near the entrance of the highway over here, as well as this little main little drag. And now we can actually throw in residential, folks. This whole area gets to be residential. Oh boy, oh boy. Neaten it up a little bit. We'll put shops on the way too. And we're good. We are good, and let me just make sure the whole area is watered. It is not. I kind of figured something might go wrong in that regard. Ha. Yep, it always is. Alright, so as I mentioned, we are starting from scratch, so we need to make sure the whole... so it's going to obviously need its own fire and police. We need at least a school in this area. There we go. It's going to need some trash collection. It currently does-ish, but not... Oh, okay. Build one of those. Just to account for increased demand here. We got the schools. We do need some health care, so we got to build a hospital. I said we got to build a hospital. I think the game just crashed. What else is new? Pardon me.
What the hell is that?
I think I finally figured out what the countdown clock really is. How long it'll take me before I throw my PC out the window and just smash into a million pieces. Because, come on, man, that was a little... The first time was funny. The second time was now just like, bruh, what the hell are we doing here? Speaking of what are we doing here? I believe we now got everything just set up. I had to kind of skip ahead, so apologies for that, but... You know what? It is what it is sometimes. There. Willow Square is ready. That'll be the new town name for this area. Best of luck. Hold on a minute. So now we have an electricity-based issue. But yeah, if it means anything, I am planning on getting a new computer before the next City Skylines game comes out. Sooner than later. So hopefully one day this will be fixed. But good lord. Oh, gotta love it. Gotta love technology. It has a mind of its own. Anyways, enough crying about, you know, things that are going nuts. Let me just finish zoning this area here. So yeah, we managed to get Willow Square now done. This will kind of be where some of our residents will come, so they don't really need to drive all the way. We don't need to rely on people coming from this side of the city. We can just have them come over to here. So it all works out in the end. How are we doing? Wow, level 4. That was quick. Okay, that seems to be fine. I think we need to tone this down for right now. We need more animal products. I can see that already. Is this animal products? Yes, it is. Alright. I'll put a couple of farms close by. Sure, why not? There we go. We're getting like a couple of those. They're watered. Alright, everything's fine. So yeah, and the hope is that Willow Square will grow out to kind of give us like a person base, and we'll have it go up to here too. We may be doing kind of more of these small little quote-unquote industrial villages here. But for right now, we'll just leave it. As for this area, I'm not really sure what comes of it. I'm thinking maybe a second college is what I'm thinking about. What is going on over here? I think we may have messed up one of our bus lines here. Hold on. Yeah, it's that one and specifically. I don't know which one it is, though. That's the problem. It's number 5. Okay, so number 5 has to go out of here. Yep. Alright, there we go. Number 7's not doing very well either. Where's that one? Huh, the tourist one. That is funny. Which one leads to... And then, actually... What I should do... Do one final bus station here. This will probably be for the... I just realized maybe having some buses go to that main transit hub might not be a bad idea here. Let's see. Yeah, we can have it go back and forth. It's fine. There we go. It's all set now. I just wanted to fix that up a little bit. One last thing I'd like to do for this area, too, if the game will let me. Park. Always gotta... I like building at least one little park for these guys. I even got the square set up and everything. Look at that. I'm being proactive. Isn't that wonderful? Yeah, isn't that wonderful? We've already been being proactive and having a small little park over here. So let me just get that going, and that'll be it for this area. And then, I guess for next time out, we will basically... we will get started on our iron thing. Sorry, I had to think about that for 1 minute. Like, lost my train of thought. Alright, that's not going to be able to fit in. That's alright if it doesn't fit in. Oh, whoa, not what I wanted to do. There we go. Let's just try to cram it with as much stuff as we possibly can here. There we go. And there we go. Coleridge Park is now up and running. Fine for fireworks because we don't want to scare the animals. Recycle your garbage, and we're off. So Willow Square, that'll eventually develop. So I think this is a good stopping point, especially since the game has crashed not once but twice. And for next time, we're going to tackle the iron area, which will be in this nice little sand pit. The irony there. We also could build a nice little cargo train station over here. We've got the infrastructure for it, ironically enough. So that might help. I mean, we've got the road. We got our small little rail thing. We could connect it all up. Everything will be nice. I'll figure something out with the forest. And who knows? We may even move the... Oh, we won a basketball trophy. Sweet. And hopefully we can finally solve this problem once and for all. What on earth? Hold on a minute. I was just about ready to wrap it up, and then we decided to have a little bit more death over there. Okay, have a crematorium then. So yeah, that's going to do it. Hold on. Okay, everything worked. My goodness. Whew. Okay, we're fine. Speaking of being fine, I'm going to call it, and I will see you on the next episode. Don't forget to hit those buttons, and speaking of hitting things, I will probably be hitting my PC on the way out. Crash again. I dare you. Great, now it's probably going to do it multiple times now that I've said that. Okay, bye!